Guess what? Guess what?
I had COVID. I tested positive for COVID. That explains why I was MIA for 2 weeks. I don't remember much, to be honest, but I remember sleeping a lot because look, I had all the symptoms. I had the fatigue, the diarrhea, the vomiting, the body ache, the fever, the cough, the sniffles. Well, right now I'm struggling with my breathing. So clearly I have breathing issues. Just a lot of freaking sleep. How did it happen? I don't know. Because this is one of those things that you just can't explain. I'm trying to figure out who gave it to me because at the gym, everyone's COVID free. And then on my other actual job, everyone's fine. And then it just so happened that I get COVID out of nowhere. Nobody decides to tell me that I get COVID. Man, this happened 2 weeks ago. And I was already feeling the chills at the gym. But I didn't think anything of it because, you know, you have the chills. It's not like you're gonna miss the gym just because you got the chills. And then on top of that, I was having a little bit of fever. But you know what? I was drinking the weekend before, I'm not gonna lie. It's on my page. I was drinking the weekend before, so I thought that I was gonna be fine. That there was gonna be no problem, right? Because after, you know, after I drink, I typically just sometimes work it out just so I can burn off the alcohol. Or sometimes I just decide to just sleep it off, right? Just rest. But this time around, I did my normal Sunday. I rested. And then, you see, at night, I typically just watch a movie and have dessert and then go to sleep. But then I decided to eat some ice cream and some yogurt, and it has lactose. That Sunday night, I started getting the chills, and then I couldn't explain it because, I mean, you know, it was really cold and it's already winter time in Chicago, so I'm like, whatever, anything of it, you know. I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I went to bed and I had the fever, and I'm like thinking of nothing of it because, you know, who wants to get COVID sick right now? You know, nobody wants to get COVID. Nobody got time to get COVID sick. So I'm like, whatever, I'm not even gonna worry about it. And so I did my Monday regularly. Yeah, I was having the chills all day, but then I didn't want to think anything of it because, you know, see, many times I feel like a lot of us get sick, and then not until you think that you're sick, you're actually sick. So I thought that it was just something that my body was feeling, and I was not going to give it any power, because if I thought I was sick, I was going to get sick for real. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to think about it because
ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody needs to worry about getting sick right now
because I got work to do. So plus I always want to train, so it's not like I intend to get sick, right? So, and then Tuesday comes along and I'm already feeling like my body starts to hurt because I feel sore. And then again, I trained the night before, so I'm not thinking anything of it. I was like, you know what? I know I'm sore, but this is normal because I train a lot and I get it. My body is sore, whatever. And it's cold, so whatever. Then that Wednesday though, when I woke up that Wednesday, I felt a little bit like sickly, like my body was hurting and I had the sniffles and I wasn't motivated. I didn't have any energy, but I still went to work, right? And then that same night, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Sometimes something feels off. And you know, when you know something feels off, you kind of have to react because you want to make sure that you're not sick, even though you know you're not sick, but then your body's starting telling you that you're sick. Yeah, well, I'm not going to give it that much power again, right? So whatever. So I tested on Wednesday night. That's where it hit me. It hit me because I didn't want to be isolated, you know? I didn't want to be lonely Naynay. And then And I also didn't want to think that I was sick because I didn't want to give it that much power again. And you know, I hate, like, one of the biggest things with me is that I honestly hate being sick. Like, I hate feeling like I'm weak, you know. I mean, that explains why I would fucking cry every time that something was hard at the gym or after my injury. Like, I hate being sick with my guts because I don't like not being able to do things. I don't like being incapable of doing my daily activities just because of a fucking illness, right? So it is what it is, right? Because at this point, I'm already sick. I tested positive. And this is where I tell, you know, Taz, like, we have a situation because, you know, I was all scared that other people were going to get sick or I was exposing other people. But, I mean, I didn't see anybody at the gym that day, so everyone was fine. Freaking next day hit and everything just
fucking...
It was disgusting. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. And I don't really get sick, man. Like, I'm the type of person that I really do think I have a strong immune system, but not this time around. Like, for whatever reason, I got hit with COVID and I got hit with all these symptoms, and it hurt so bad to just go through it because my body, like I said, it was just getting beat every day. Like, every day I couldn't eat normally and I didn't want to eat, and then I was feeling nauseous and feeling weak. And all I wanted to do was sleep, but at the same time, it's like, I want to do something with my life. And then I felt incompetent and all these things. But then, I mean, I was just slipping it off. But shit was hard because I'm not used to staying isolated in my house. And I just don't like the feeling of being lonely. Yeah, right now I don't have a lot of energy to do things because when I laugh too hard, I feel like going to sleep afterwards because I'm so tired of laughing. Or if I do a lot of activity, I lose my breath. So this is where the resilience comes in because I want to get better and I want to get healthier. And I know it's going to be tough again because it's like starting from scratch again. And building my cardio up and building my lungs up, because that's the biggest thing that messed me up, I think, the most was my lungs. I have a hard time breathing, and so this is where I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna stay positive and I'm gonna continue to do what I can with some yoga and some MMA training as much as I can, because man, bro, like, this is real stuff that, you know, a lot of people go through, and now because I went through it, I can be more understanding of other people. And if you had COVID, I am so proud of you for making it. I'm so proud of you for being so strong, because it's hard, man. It's a hard life out here. It's a hard life. And so I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful that I'm still here, you know. I'm gonna continue because that's what I do. You know, I get beat. I got beat with injuries. I get beat with life, and I get beat by a lot of things, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stay. And so this was just another win for me. I beat COVID because, you know, or COVID beat me. I'm gonna make sure I come back stronger. Yeah. I'll make sure I become stronger, because this was just one obstacle that I was able to beat. And so I'm all about overcoming obstacles. Sí se pudo. Sí se pudo. Sí pude. Aunque chillé, aunque lloré, aunque sufrí, sí lo hice. Y sí pude. Y le voy a echar ganas. Thank you for listening. I post more behind the scenes on my Patreon. And that's where you're going to see more of my behind the scenes and my daily affirmations. And whatever happens behind all of this, because I have an Instagram too, but then there's just things that I'm not going to share on Instagram that I want to share on my Patreon because it's more exclusive. So if you want to support me, go to patreon.com/NaynayMMA. Some people are just always sick, and I'm like, how do you do that to your body? I hate this shit. I hate being sick. Nah, but I'm so blessed. I made it. You stay healthy and you take care of yourself. You eat your vitamins and you eat your proteins and your carbs and your fat. All right, that was a lot of talking for the day. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm already tired. Aww. This is what I mean. It makes you fatigued. It makes you not want to do shit. So now I'm not gonna go do shit. I'm gonna go to sleep. All right.